Hello, everyone. It's day 5. It's the last day of our week together talking about summarizing. And I'm really excited for what we're doing today. We're going to have a fun project and it's really going to be fun. I'm really excited to get started on it. So let's go over our objective for the day, what we want to be able to accomplish by the end of this day, and then we will jump right into our project. So for today, our objective is the same as yesterday, which is I can write a brief summary about a given text using a graphic organizer. So today you're going to use a different graphic organizer than you did yesterday, but still I want you to be able to write a summary using that graphic organizer. So that is what we are working on for today. Now, I think that you probably really enjoyed that vocabulary video from yesterday. So guess what? We're going to watch it again. Okay, so I'm going to insert the video in and let you watch that one more time, and then you'll be right back with me to get started on your project. So go ahead and watch the video, and I'll see you back in a minute.
You already know it's the Flow Cab crew. What? It's a song about summarizing. Where? Brooklyn. Why? For school. When? Right now. The reason it's helpful to summarize a text is to tell someone the gist, and so you don't forget. Put only relevant facts in a summary. That means important in case you were wondering, but don't make your summary too short. That leaves us asking questions and wanting more. Like, let's say you read the BFG. Your summary, it's about a girl named Sophie and a giant. I liked it a lot, but you didn't mention anything about the plot. That summary is missing critical facts. You said you liked it, we don't need to know that. But that's not the only way that you can go wrong. Sometimes summaries are way too long. Only key events and main ideas should be in it. So cut out any extra info to win it. If you read an article on greenhouse gases, I don't need to know that the interviewer wore glasses. When summarizing, 5 things will get you by. Who, what, when, where, and why. Like, who is Sophie? What happens in the story? When does it happen? Today or 1940? Where does it take place? You gotta set the scene. And why is the book called the BFG? These are called the 5 W's, and when you summarize, they are something that you should use. And remember, it's just the facts, ma'am. So drop anything else in the trash can. A summary is a short explanation with just the important information. When you summarize, make it simple. Cut out the details and keep what's essential. A summary is a short explanation with just the important information. When you summarize, make it simple. Cut the details and keep what's essential. You know what a summary is now. Wanna write one? Yeah. Well, here's how. You code while you read, then write it up. I'll explain all that before our time is up. First up, coding. What does it mean? Coding's marking the text while you read. Use symbols to mark important facts, like a check mark to say, I already knew that. Reread any section that troubles you, and look for info on the 5 W's. As you read the second time, take good notes. Write down the information that stands out most, like who, what, when, where, and why. Now that you read the text, it's time to summarize. Organize your notes and gather your thoughts so that you're ready like a real boss. Recap what you read in your own words. Use complete sentences and those key terms. Once you write the summary, review and revise. Remove your opinions and keep it concise. You can summarize anything you read or watch. A short movie or a book about our need for socks. In many reviews, you'll see summaries a lot, sticking to main ideas and the plot. A summary is a short explanation with just the important information. When you summarize, make it simple. Cut out the details and keep what's essential. A summary is a short explanation with just who you already know. Explanation with just the important information. When you summarize, make it simple. Cut out the details and keep what's essential. A summary is a short explanation with just the important information. When you summarize, make it simple. Cut the details and keep what's essential.
Okay, so that was fun again. I enjoyed watching that video again, just like we did yesterday. So let's jump right into our project for today. This project is super fun, and I'm really excited about sharing it with you. So today you are going to use a graphic organizer to create a biography about someone, and then you're going to write a summary. So, what we're going to do is I have linked this page for you. So, when you click on it, it should bring you right to this page. So, what you're going to see here are some choices of books that you can read. These ones are about artists, these are about explorers, scientists, world leaders, and writers. Okay, so you have lots of choices here. So pick somebody. It doesn't matter who. It's your choice. I don't care who you pick. So I'm just going to choose Neil Armstrong just to show you what it looks like. So when you click on Read Now on the actual book, it will load. All right. And you will see an actual like little book here that starts loading. And so it says Neil Armstrong, 1930 to 2012. And then it has a book here for you to read. And it tells you what is his occupation, when was he born, when did he die. And then it goes into information about his life. And notice all of these bolded words and phrases. Those are probably important, right? That's what we learned about text features, nonfiction text features. Bolded words are trying to catch our attention. So you can actually click on these words and it will give you a definition. So if you don't know what citizen means, and it will say the word for you. Yes, it'll say citizen for you. If you click on that little kind of microphone or megaphone looking thing, and then same thing here. If you click on Gemini 8, it will tell you what Gemini 8 is. So if it's something that's underlined, you can click on it, okay? So that's really awesome. And then you just keep going through and you can read about his accomplishments, and then it will give you a little quiz at the end. So you can kind of test yourself and see what you remember, okay? And you'll keep going through answering those questions. And then you'll get to the end. And then you can hit the X button, or you can actually, I would keep this up so that you can use it to fill in your graphic organizer. So once you've picked your person and you've read your book, your short book, you're going to get out your graphic organizer, which says biography research. Okay. And so you are going to use the book that you chose to answer these questions and fill in this graphic organizer. You can tell me the person's name. Not every book has who is in their family, but if it includes that in your book, then you can put that here. What are their character traits? You want to use things that describe this person. Were they brave? Were they resilient? Were they happy? Were they sad? Were they courageous? Okay, you want to use words to describe what they were like. And then what do they do or what did they like to do? When did they live? So this is going to tell me when were they born, right here, date of birth and date of death. If they're still living, then you can leave this date of death blank. Where were they born? So what city and state were they born in? Or maybe they were born in another country, and that's okay too. So you would put that. Where did they spend most of their life? And the why is this person famous? Okay, what did they do to become famous? And then the how is how have they influenced others or changed the world? So what did they do to change the world? So remember, these are the same questions. This who, what, when, where, why, and how are the same questions that we answered yesterday about our elephant passage. They just gave you a little more detail so that you could fill it in. So, what you're going to do is fill this in about your chosen person, and then you are going to write a summary based on this information. Okay. So, your summary is probably going to be 5 or 6 sentences about your person. And I don't care which person you choose from that website, it's totally up to you. So, it doesn't have to be Neil Armstrong. Just because I chose that one, I just chose that because I thought it was interesting. But you don't have to choose that. You can choose any of the people that um, are on that biographies page. So you might want to choose Leonardo da Vinci, or you might want to choose Albert Einstein. That's totally fine. So once you have done that, I have linked a Google form for you where you are going to be able to type in and send me your finished summary. So, and I'll be able to read it just like yesterday. So I'm really excited to see what you come up with. Um, and we will, I will be able to respond back to you about them. So I'm excited about that. So I want you to take the rest of your time today for reading and work on that graphic organizer and that summary and send it to me. Don't worry about doing Imagine Learning or anything off the choice board. Just work on this today. This is your performance task assessment, kind of our end of the week project. See what you've learned. Okay. Always, if you need help, please ask an adult or older brother or sister or anybody who's around who can help you with the computer. But I tried to make it as easy as possible to give you a book to read, to do that performance assessment. So I'm really excited to read what you have to write. And we won't be together again next week, but it's been a joy and a pleasure to teach you this week. And I'm really happy that I had the chance to go over summarizing with you. And hopefully, I will see you in the future. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you next time. All right, bye.